Protect your energy. Why saying no is a superpower. In 2025, protecting your energy is more than a self-care trend, a survival strategy. With the increasing pace of life, growing demands on time, and digital distractions competing for our attention, learning when and how to say no has become one of the most vital life skills. Saying no is no longer just about rejecting something, it's about choosing something better. It's about prioritizing yourself, your peace, your growth, and your well-being. At its core, saying no is not weakness. It's wisdom. It's the gateway to building a life rooted in authenticity and alignment. From childhood, many of us are taught to please others, say yes to avoid conflict, and be agreeable even when something doesn't feel right. This conditioning creates a habit of self-betrayal, putting others' needs ahead of our own, saying yes when we mean no, and sacrificing our energy for approval or out of guilt. Over time, this pattern leaves us exhausted, resentful, and disconnected from our authentic selves. In 2025, when mental health is under more pressure than ever, the cost of not protecting our energy is too high to ignore. Saying no is not about shutting others out, it's about protecting your space so you can thrive. Your energy is finite. Every decision, every commitment, every interaction either feeds your energy or drains it. The people who respect your boundaries are the ones who deserve your yes. The rest? A clear, confident no is the most respectful thing you can offer. Protecting your energy is an act of love, not just for yourself, but for those who genuinely need the best version of you. One of the biggest myths around saying no is that it makes you selfish. But in truth, constantly saying yes when your heart says no is a recipe for burnout. You become overextended, overwhelmed, and underfulfilled. Your productivity suffers, your relationships become strained, and your health takes a hit. By contrast, those who understand the power of no are more focused, balanced, and present. They can give their best because they're not running on empty. In professional settings, the ability to say no can define your trajectory. Leaders, entrepreneurs, and creatives who succeed know that not every opportunity is right. Time is currency, and protecting it becomes essential. Saying no to tasks that don't align with your goals, meetings that waste time, or toxic work dynamics allows you to operate from a place of clarity and purpose. Many of the most successful people attribute their achievements not just to what they said yes to, but to what they dared to say no to. Learning to say no gracefully is also a skill worth mastering. It doesn't have to be rude or confrontational. A simple, firm, and kind no can be delivered with respect and compassion. You can express appreciation while still honoring your limits. Thank you for thinking of me, but I cannot commit to that right now. Or, that's not something I can take on, but I wish you success. The key is to be clear, consistent, and unapologetic. You don't owe anyone lengthy explanations for putting your peace first. Saying no is also about emotional boundaries. In relationships, we often fear rejection or conflict, so we compromise our peace to keep the peace. But emotional integrity means being honest about your capacity and your needs. Whether it's saying no to toxic behavior, emotional dumping, or manipulation, standing firm in your boundaries is an act of courage. You reclaim your power when you stop abandoning yourself to make others comfortable. You teach people how to treat you, not with your words, but with what you allow. There's a deep connection between saying no and living a life aligned with your values. Every time you say yes to something that drains you, you say no to something that could elevate you. You're saying no to your dreams, your health, your joy. But when you honor your no, you create space for rest, for creativity, for meaningful work, for the people who uplift you. You gain time, focus, and emotional bandwidth. Most importantly, you gain self-respect. Culturally, especially in collectivist or family-oriented environments, saying no can feel like a betrayal. But even in these contexts, it is possible to establish healthy boundaries. You can show love without overextending. You can be respectful without being self-sacrificing. The idea that love equals sacrifice is deeply flawed. True love includes respect for one another's limits. When you model this in your community or family, you protect yourself and inspire others to do the same. For people identifying as caregivers, helpers, or empaths, saying no can be especially difficult. These individuals often feel they must help everyone. But even healers need boundaries. Even light needs rest. Saying no doesn't mean you stop caring. You care enough to give from overflow, not depletion. It means you're choosing sustainability over martyrdom. The more whole you are, the more you can serve with strength and integrity. In the digital age, protecting your energy also means setting boundaries with technology. Say no to doom scrolling. Say no to comparison. Say no to notifications that hijack your focus. Create tech-free zones and time blocks. Protect your attention as fiercely as you would your most valuable asset, because it is. Digital overload isn't just a distraction, it's an energy leak. And reclaiming that energy gives you the presence of mind to create, connect, and rest deeply. Spiritual traditions worldwide speak of the importance of guarding your heart, retreating to reflect, and choosing stillness over busyness. In 2025, these teachings are more relevant than ever. Protecting your energy is not new wisdom, it is ancient, sacred, and essential. Saying no allows you to stay aligned with your truth, grounded in your purpose, and rooted in inner peace. There will always be people who don't like your boundaries. That's okay. Your job is not to be universally liked, it's to be authentic. Not everyone deserves access to your time, energy, or emotions. And you grow stronger every time you honor your inner voice over external noise. You break a cycle every time you choose your well-being over pleasing others. You become freer, more transparent, and more self-aware. To build the muscle of saying no, start by observing where your energy is going. At the end of each day, reflect: what drained me? What lifted me? Where did I say yes out of fear, guilt, or habit? Then begin the practice. Start small. Say no to the extra favor you can't handle. Say no to the event you don't want to attend. Say no to the old narrative that your worth depends on how much you do for others. Over time, saying no will become second nature. It will feel less like rejection and more like redirection, guiding you toward what truly matters. You'll become more attuned to your needs, more in control of your time, and more at peace with your choices. You'll trust yourself more. You'll respect yourself more. And others will follow suit. In conclusion, saying no is not about walls, it's about wisdom. It's about choosing what you allow in your life with intention and care. In 2025, as the world continues to speed up, the real power lies in slowing down, tuning in, and having the courage to protect your peace. Your energy is sacred. Guard it. And never forget, every no you say with love is a yes to your highest self.